Hello, my name is INIGO MONTOYA. You killed my father. Prepare to die. As y'all can see, I have got yet another sword. This is a Rapier that I bought off of that I actually got for Christmas at wholesale.com. I will leave the link in the description below, and it is a really quite reasonable thing to buy. So let's jump into this. A little history about the Rapier is that it is technically considered a dueling weapon, and it wasn't really too great up against on the battlefield, because about that time period gunpowder started showing up, and yeah. But yeah, they still did have these, from my knowledge. But yeah, these things are actually really nice. I consider them a gentleman's weapon. And so yeah, this thing has about a 42-inch overall length. Has a very sturdy guard so far. I ain't really put this up against any tests like a machete or something. And yeah, it has a beautiful design on it. Has a rubber handle. It is made out of stainless steel. And according to this, it's made in China, which it has stainless on one side of the blade, on the inside of the guard, and the other side of the blade it has China. So put two and two together, it's stainless steel from China. But yeah, nonetheless, the balance point, it's actually maybe about an inch or two from the hilt, well, from the top of the crossguard, and has a very blunt blade, not cut, but has a very sharp point. But yeah, I'm sorry y'all, I gotta turn this fan on. If it makes racket, I'm sorry. But yeah, this Rapier was about $50, and actually that website, not many people might want to go there depending how you feel about a certain object that they sell. Well, objects, I should say. But yeah, that's not important. So yeah, they actually have a variety of rapiers. They have the cold steel one. If you want to spend about $250, you can. I'm not stopping you. But yeah, I think they have one with the silver wire wrap, but has the same hilt. And yeah, we actually got this with free shipping, $50, which yeah, seemed to work out pretty nice. But yeah, the only thing I didn't like was shipping, of course, because it was around the holidays, and oh, do we love shipping around the holidays. It gets you so backed up that you have to wait about a month. I'm just kidding, it didn't take a month, but it felt like weeks. Because we ordered it right before Christmas, I think. And we got it, like, right after New Year's holiday. But yeah. So, nonetheless, a really nice thing, if you want to put it up on your wall, you can. I think it's half tang whenever I took the handle off, but don't do that because I couldn't get it back on and I had to ask my father to help me, which he wasn't too happy to find out that I already messed the thing up. So, yeah, just don't take it apart. But if you just want to do if you just want to hear a little sword clanging, I think it should be fine for that. But yeah, I don't expect to like have friends over, challenge them to a duel, a gentleman's duel, and expect them to survive. If you want to challenge them to a duel with something similar to this, thrusting point, and metal, I recommend getting you a fencing foil, which that's one thing I want to mention. Which, if you know, a rapier and a fencing foil is supposed to be two completely different weapons, since this thing is supposed to be the practice weapon for a small sword, which back in the day was the gentleman's dueling weapon. Which, yeah. which I'm going to put these side by side. As you can see, the cross guards, well, the guards are completely different. Blue gauntlet, standard fencing foil. If you're into fencing, be my guest, watch the other video. But yeah, which amazingly, they have about the same length. I'm putting these on the floor right now. Gotta hold the rapier up with my head. These two are on the floor, I promise you. And the rapier is just literally a couple centimeters taller than the fencing foil. Which, yeah, it's actually rather the same. So, yeah, if you're actually willing to just go with that compromise, if you want to practice rapier fencing but can't afford a rapier, get yourself a fencing foil. It's the same gist. Except, yeah, whenever you're fencing, I highly doubt that if you're on a life and death duel, you're going to be running back and forth. But, well, like retreating and advancing, I'm pretty sure you're going to be circling. But yeah, pretty much, this thing actually is decent. I mean, I think that it's could be worth a little less than 50 bucks. But yeah, it is a quite reasonable rapier. And yeah. However, somehow it got stains on it. Just use a little Brasso for that. And yeah, then you have it self-fixed. Now let's talk about the sheath for a second. The sheath, I think it has a wooden core. I want to say that this is about the same thing as the Viking sword sheath, the tips. I just want to say that it's maybe aluminum. I really don't know. And I'll be honest, I have no idea what this is covering the sheath. But whatever it was, I was like laying close to it for whatever reason. And I got a whiff, and it doesn't smell too pleasant. So, yeah. Which, the rapier does have a really snug fit into this case. But, yeah. Now, if you're going to a Renaissance fair with something like this, you might want to go in and get yourself a sword frog. They're about 5, maybe 10 bucks on Amazon. But, yeah. However, with my height, I'm 5'6", and with this at my waist, it's going to get in the way, and yeah, so I just don't deal with anything like that. Preferably, like if I was to have some Renaissance fair party at my house or something, I'd probably use this as a walking stick, and then, like, for whatever reason, self-defense, pull it out, bam. But yeah. Either go Monte Cristo or Princess Bride style. But yeah, reasonable weapon. But yeah, I would not recommend. Like, of course, I don't recommend swords for home defense. Get yourself a gun for that. For all I care. I don't care what you do. It's your business, not mine. I'm just here for reviewing this and several other weapons. But yeah, the it's actually pretty nice. However, for battle, like I said, I definitely do not recommend this. Because, I mean, who goes in battle with swords anymore? And I honestly don't know of any famous rapier duels. But yeah, if you're interested, there's actually 2 kinds of rapier duels, which that's Italian and Spanish style. What I mean by Spanish is from Spain, not Mexico. But yeah, Spanish style, you just about extend your arm to hold all the way. But Italian style is a bit more like what you see on Olympic fencing. Like, keep your hand off to the side, maybe do the little T-Rex thing off to the side. But yeah, also, the cool thing about the Spanish rapier fencing is that you can actually use cloaks, wrap it around your hand, and your hand's safe, and you can put your hand on the blade. But yeah. But yeah, that's a mini review for the Wild Bill Wholesale Rapier pro, manufacturer unknown. I will leave all the relative links in the description below. But yeah, that's basically all that I've got to say. So thank you for watching. Please do make sure you like and subscribe. Go visit my websites and follow me on all my social media. And I will see you next time. Keep our Lord first served.